So we finished up last night with chapter 8. Quite a long one, drawn out. A lot of quests to be done in it. And Aerith was waiting on us when we left our house. It looks like we can head back toward our house there. That's the first time I've seen that when a new chapter starts, that you can retrace your steps back. Through the map. So we're going to head for the Sector 6 slums now in a wee minute. That's interesting. We're not going to go and dilly-dally too much with that.
You can see the sky.
They're still working on the new plate. I don't like this part of Midgar. Back when they were still building Midgar, there was an accident, and the plate fell. People had only just started moving in, so there weren't a lot living there at the time, but...
And that's?
The underside of Sector 6, Wall Market. A real special place. But I'm sure you already knew that, right?
I didn't tell you? I enlisted pretty much right after I left home. Don't know much about this place, or any of the slums.
Well, it took a lot of people to build Midgar, and they all needed to blow off steam. So some traders built an entertainment district. Inns, shops, bars, the works. Folks started pouring in from all over. Business was booming, money was flowing, which attracted the attention of some guys who didn't much care for the law.
And now there isn't any.
Hello, Jansen. Right. Yeah, it's a very, very attractive looking game.
The problem, the government decided to just wall it in. And that's how Wall Market began. Out of sight, out of mind, as the old saying goes. For the folks in charge, there's no better way to deal with it.
So it's like a giant veil.
Yeah. Want to see what's behind it?
Not really.
That's good. So I know a better way to get to Sector 7. One that, tragically, doesn't go through Wall Market. And it's just through this tunnel here. At least it was, back when I was a kid.
I don't know if you're familiar with the original or not, Jansen. I did say that, see that you noticed that you said in one of your videos that you were thinking about playing it. I'd recommend it, regardless of if you've played the original or not. It's really fleshed out some of the story from the original, changed it ever so slightly as well. Yeah, like myself, it's been a long time since I played the full game, start to finish. Some of the memories are hazy. I found myself since playing this remembering bits that I'd almost forgotten, like Gaia, the mountain spirit, and things like that. Really, really curious to see how they do that kind of stuff. It was always a huge game. The fact that they fleshed this out, it's it's a little bit daunting in ways to see what's coming up. It's a little bit of both in terms of it is in some ways a reskin of 15. I get what you're saying about the battle engine. I've had this debate with some of my friends who have played this, played the original of this, and their gripe was around how they've changed what they've done to it, fully expecting that it's really going to be just, I think for a new generation, it's not really going to remain true to the old game. And I suppose in some of the first streams that I've done with this, I'm doing these streams just to have them recorded, just to have them there and go back over them, and to get them down for posterity more than anything. But in one of the earlier streams we were talking about this, and we were talking about the idea, I guess, and this isn't a spoiler because it's all speculation. I'm keeping a fresh and open mind to this and deliberately not looking at any videos of other people having done this. I was hoping to be one of the first out getting this. I'd ordered it last year, but I was hoping to do my unboxing and start streaming it on the day of release and all of that. But one of the things we'd speculated on was that this is almost like a parallel redo, a parallel universe, a redo kind of thing of the whole thing.
It's, you know, ever since the plate fell.
And there's no other way?
It's not meant to be the original story. It's meant to be like Cloud coming in, reliving all of the experiences with slight changes, I suppose, so that it gets us around that idea that we're not trying to redo everything exactly as it was. It allows us that freedom, I suppose, to accept some of the changes. Sorry, I'm just a little bit distracted here at the minute.
Let's do it right.
Okay, so use long-range attacks, stop them spinning and becoming susceptible.
Keep
So
it together.
I'm coming!
we'll use Aerith for this.
This one's for you! Go on! Ha! One more shot!
Let me try a wee bit of magic on it.
Bundle up! Get him!
Okay. I know the turn-based was always a facet of the original Final Fantasies. Like if you go way back through them, they were always turn-based, and still playable. I was saying in one of the other streams there with my daughter, I downloaded on the phone Final Fantasy III. Redone, looks more like Final Fantasy VI originally or something along that kind of level of graphics. Turn-based, still playable. My 10-year-old daughter, interested in it, played it. I don't think turn-based is dead entirely, and you're right. So many games doing this. However, it's refreshing at times just to be able to mash a few buttons and get through like this here. This is button mashing these weaker enemies.
For you.
I got your number.
Okay, we bit distracted there again, sorry. But I guess, you know, this is attractive to a younger generation out there too, and it's like the conversation we had about Star Wars and Star Trek and all of that there. I'll not complain too much if the new way of doing things for a new generation is bringing.
What's that?
A big arm. Kind of cute, don't you think?
Bringing more younger people to the franchise, to the IP, you know. I think they've remained true enough to the areas, you know, like we're running through here. We're going from Sector 5 slums over to Sector 7 slums. This part in the original, it was always, I suppose, a tricky enough place. It was quick enough to get through slums, from what I remember.
Great. Someone's pulled up the ladder. I wonder
and it looks
if we
like
can
they've
use
really
this.
just fleshed out all of these zones and these areas, and I'm not completely disappointed with it, you know. I'm a little bit torn in terms of streaming and trying to get things done quickly, or wandering around looking into every nook and cranny to see if there's a chest or something to uncover like in the original. I'm a little bit worried that you miss stuff like in the original when we played it when we were younger, and it was always about, did you get this secret, did you get that, did you uncover that, you have to go back and play it again and get that weapon or get that piece of materia. Yeah, it's an amazing looking game. I don't mind it in terms of the fact that it's a game I'm familiar with, but at the same time, if you're looking for something new and fresh that looks good, as long as you're not going to have high expectations or high hopes, you probably won't be disappointed. I didn't have high expectations or high hopes. Like I said, some of the friends, some of the other gamers that I talked to, they were talking, they're not going to play it at all. They're complete Puritans, don't want to touch it. And then there are others that are saying, no, can't wait to get it, I'm going to play it. And varying different views on how they're receiving it, you know. Because of that, I wasn't expecting anything great, so anything that I get that's pleasant and positive, I'm happy with it. Anything that's a bit meh, it's like, right, okay, we have to kind of gloss over that one a wee bit. Haven't heard that about Netflix. No. Pike series is an interesting one. See this kind of stuff here. It's really impressive, like. Be able to do anything with that.
Cloud!
Right, where are you, missus? There you are.
Here's an idea. I'll hop on and you give me a ride.
Mm-hmm.
You serious?
Absolutely. I'll throw down the ladder for you to climb up after.
Okay, jump off there, missus.
Piece of cake. Give me a sec. And here comes the ladder. Well, what did I tell ya?
So if I remember correctly, there was a little mini game or like a little puzzle like that you had to solve when you were at this point in the original game. So they've just, this is an illustration, I think, of how they've made it look very fancy, really.
You did it.
Yeah.
All right, good enough. Let's keep on trucking.
I started playing the original a few times, you know. Never finished it off again. Always got to the point, to a certain point, and dropped it and forgot about it and would start it again. times like this, I wish I had played the full thing, and more recently. Something I was tying with doing a couple of months back actually, was playing the original, streaming the original to get in the mood for it. Never done it.
Too bad.
So it's weak to lightning, this gate. Yeah, that's a fair point. Tutorials on things,
Here goes.
making it a lot more straightforward. Yeah, I'd say you're right about that.
Stay
All
strong,
right.
okay? Why don't you lead the way?
I got this. Here it comes. It's on you.
I'll show you what I can do. Gotta heal first.
Oh,
Can you take over for
Taking
me?
over. Keep it together.
Here goes.
Steady.
Keep it up.
That it?
That'll do. You've got this.
Hang back.
Get him.
Try this.
So it's my turn?
your turn, Aerith.
I'll take care of you.
Yeah, so flanking does deal more damage, it seems, and dodging and all of that kind of stuff with manual. There she is, staggered.
You ready?
Watch this.
And like, I think it was in 13 when you stagger. It might have been in 15 as well when you stagger them.
Oh, that's weird. Used to be a way through here.
So if you've played like 13, 15, you'll be familiar enough with the controls and how this whole thing works. I played many of them myself. I played 10 and all, like you were saying. Played the online 11 a lot. Played a bit of 14. So I'd gotten used in a way, I suppose, to getting away from that turn-based. But yeah, switching characters. Using different abilities. The materia still seems to be significant in terms of setting up for a battle. Or I haven't set up for this at all because I'm not entirely certain what to expect, to be honest with you, in terms of what monsters we're going to be fighting and what they're weak to and stuff. But last night, done the stream, defeated Shiva. The night before, or a couple of nights before that, I was beaten by Shiva a number of times simply because I didn't have the right materia set up. So we roughly have Aerith set up at the moment like a healer, Cloud like a damage dealer. I'm just conscious there's a wee bit of the map there I haven't explored. I wonder. I'm going to take a wee run back and see. I know it's a bit anally retentive, but there's that wee bit up there I'm interested in. Probably nothing there. I'll be second if I get up here now and find nothing. How do you get down here in the first place? Yes, maybe I can't get back up there, can I? Oh, there we go. Oh.
Easy.
Let's go back.
It's on now. Don't overdo it.
I'm coming! Yoo-hoo! Yeah! That'll do! Yeah. Hup. Feeling chilly?
Yeah, we should definitely do a bit of Star Trek Online. I figure I'll do a bit of Star Trek and stream a bit of that there when I've this completed. Not sure if I'll do it on YouTube or
Nothing to
Twitch. I mean, I know it's slightly different to the normal content, but I'm sure you're a man after your own heart at times in terms of the priority is always about your own enjoyment. I'm not that fond of Twitch, to be honest with you. I just keep with the whole idea of
I'll take care of them.
streaming when I've got free time. Times like this here with this whole lockdown stuff.
I'm waiting.
Me as well.
It's your turn.
My turn.
This one's for you.
That's it. Going in.
Now, where's this? Up around here. Okay, so that's blocked off for me for some reason. Let's take a wee nosy and see if there's anything. This isn't going to do it. That wee bit of a caved in tunnel, maybe that's something to come back to later on. It looks like a door of some kind. Anyway, onwards. Stuff like this, very much like 15, I find. And they did, I suppose, when they released 15, they did say that it was Final Fantasy for, it was their tagline, it was for old and new fans alike. I didn't find it so much for the old fans, but clearly it was a statement for them to try to attract new fans and new style of play. So it must have worked enough for them to press ahead, because to be slaughtered with an IP like this, and the loyalty of the fans, like they're almost as bad. Final Fantasy fans are almost as bad as Star Trek fans in terms of their expectations and what they want. Maybe more so, you know, maybe more loyal and dedicated in certain ways. I don't know if you're aware of the whole 14 debacle. They had to relaunch it, redo the whole game. The guy that was responsible for it, like, the man was in tears on stage. How much of a letdown he was in regards to the expectations of the fans. Okay, so these are aquatic and are weak to ice. Luckily I've got some ice equipped.
It's on you.
Here goes. I'll put down ice. Can you take over for
Hang
me?
back. Won't last long.
I haven't looked at Reddit. I have it, but I don't use it that much. I should probably use it more, to be honest with you, than I do.
So
But
it's my turn?
is it the faction hunt we're giving out about? I don't actually mind the faction hunt. I'll tell you what I wasn't happy with when I looked at the faction hunt earlier and I logged in the Star Trek Fleet Command was I've seen other people giving out about it. They seem to have raised the amount of hostiles you need to kill or something. This guy's gonna come to life, like, you gonna see it. Okay, there seems to be 2 routes there.
Looks like a dead end.
We like the dead ends though. The dead ends usually have chests and things in it. There we go, the bites are up.
I'll protect you.
I'm pretty good at protecting myself, you know. Just go away!
I got your number.
Get him!
I won't give up. Ah! Heads up! Pushing it.
I'm coming!
Come on.
Okay. You'll see.
Oh.
You sure you want to fight?
That was like a flea there. I haven't seen that before.
After you.
I should probably heal up first.
Steady.
Yeah, there's a flea.
Okay.
So I haven't seen the flea before. They run out at a range. I wonder if the health
Don't you mean
health goes back up when they flee. That's the downside to it, I guess.
Pushing it.
I'll do what I can. This one's for you! Feeling chilly? Can you take over for a bit? One more shot!
Need a breather.
We've got to get through this.
Jeez.
You call yourself a bodyguard. Be careful.
Where is this figure?
This one's for you!
See ya.
Super close one.
Oh jeez, that was close. Fuck. Not paying half enough attention here. Okay, girl needs an ether, maybe 2, maybe 3.
Hey, I bet you can grab that container with the arm. Not half bad.
Not
So
bad
do
at
you
all.
moonlight as a crane operator or something? Yeah? Oh no, look. Why is it always gotta be so tough? Lucky for me, you'll make this easier.
Yes, ma'am.
Well then, I'm gonna head down. Okay, Cloud, ready?
Okay, this must have to be quite precise. Try that. Up you get.
on a second.
Bind.
Gotcha.
Might be handy. Mm-hmm.
Okay, right there. Hold on while I drop the ladder.
Alright, so this is I've moved this, that's how I can get through here now. I get it. We'll suss out this materia in a wee second.
Cloud, over here. Whoa, not too fast, okay?
Got it.
And presumably that's the way we're meant to go. What have you got for sale in here? Another one of them just in case. These blue benches are a new addition in terms of being able to sleep and restore health and stuff.
Anybody around? Guess it's just us.
Something going on.
It's still warm.
Should we relight it? Have our own campfire?
I need to get back. Besides,
Looky here, boys! Caught us some burglars!
Coming into our homes and stealing our shit? Doing crimes?
I'd say we're owed compensatory damages.
Compliment composite. I don't get it.
How stupid can you be? It's crazy simple. Compensatory damages is like, it's like compensation for damages.
Oh yeah! That's what you get when you... No, when somebody else...
we haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, we were just passing through.
Oh, a likely story.
Okay, what do you want?
Nothing but our due recompense, that's all.
Do recompense! Do recompense!
Do recompense?
No shit for brains, due recompense. It's like, compensatory damages.
Of course,
Damages recompense. I get it.
Simple as that.
I think we've heard enough.
I don't get to equip my bind materia, but I use my nailed bat on these boys, no problem.
Go on!
Once he's done to me.
I'll take care of him. That'll do! Why don't you lead the way? One more shot!
Allow me.
And she's killed them.
Get him!
Okay, guys, whatever you do, don't move.
Don't look! Just don't look!
I'm dead. I'm super dead.
Pretty easy fight, considering their big mouths.
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here!
Wait, you guys! Don't leave me! I'm coming!
We'll go back and we'll see if these boys are on their feet. Right, they're gone. Back in the lads. We know another Beck. Where's that based on him?
Random question, but why did you quit being a soldier?
That is random.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Did you have any soldier friends? Any war buddies?
No. Not really.
Oh, okay.
Huh? What we got here?
Are they back?
Fresh meat to test our new toy.
Hey! Get him!
Okay, so magic will
So it's my
stagger
turn?
them quicker.
Go on! This one's for you! Bundle up!
What is wrong with you, Eric?
Let's do this.
That's it!
It's on you.
I'll show you what I can do. No need to panic.
Oh!
Taking over.
That wasn't nice. I'll take care of them.
Gotta be careful.
Completely the wrong setup for doing these for the pig sweepers.
One more shot. Gotta dig deep for this one. Let the winds caress you. This might be it.
I got this.
Get on your feet, lad. I think I'll be changing from this nail bat soon. It's alright for some battles, but just not got the range on it.
Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do. I'll take care of you. You'll see. That'll do! You can do it! So it's my turn?
Taking over.
Nearly staggered. There we go.
All right.
This one's for you!
Was never in doubt.
Okay. More of this.
Stupid ladders, always out of reach. Okay, Cloud, heading down. You're in charge of the arm. Got it?
There's two arms here now. Okay, so triangle changes arms.
Cloud!
Where are you, missus? There you are. Okay, this one will go 360. I think I need to drop her off there.
Cloud! Cloud! Ah! Ah!
Only messing with you, Aerith. Jump on. Come on. Look after you now. Switch arms here. See what happens.
It's this way.
I wonder, does that make any difference? That's not making any difference at all. See if I can get her to jump on here. There we go. Oh, well, at least it's warning us. Right, so what are these obtainable items?
Cloud!
Jump on there, Aerith, and gonna put you down on the ground for a minute. Down there for a wee second, missus, and see what we can do with these containers. Oh, hold on a second, is that... That's a materia I can see over there. We get Aerith up here. She should be able to get that. Up you get. Magnify materia.
Gotcha.
Now I have to put her back on the ground, presumably. Let's see if this lets me
It's this
progress. Don't see anything else there that I can't get to myself.
for the lift. I'll have that ladder down for you in a sec.
Okay, so it was magnifying materia was the only real secret there. That enthuses me a little bit in terms of my fears about missing stuff in this game, that it's prompting you, unlike the original. I don't think you got a prompt in the original, if memory serves. It's a little bit like Jansen was saying earlier, in terms of more tutorial kind of stuff explaining to you. One of the things about playing 11 originally, or 7 originally, sorry, was you actually had to figure it out for yourself. Go and read a guide somewhere, or spend hours and hours searching in all the wee corners. But I'm pleased enough with how they do them wee mini games and wee puzzles, and how they've remade them.
That went pretty well.
Sure did.
Let's take a nosy at this magnify and bind material now in a second.
Did you just...
Nope.
Don't worry, we'll be on the same page next time.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, okay?
Okay, materia. I'm gonna switch back to my Buster Sword. And we're gonna slot magnify somewhere. What's it saying? Expand the range of spells with the linked materia. Switch back to a single target. Press L1 when selecting a spell. Expand the range of linked materia. Effect reduced by 60% when expanded. Right, so it makes the spell weaker, but it makes it an AoE by the looks of it. What have we got on Aerith? So we're going to put lightning on her with this magnify. Now we got rid of 2 materia off her. We got rid of MP up, I think. Get rid of that revival. Okay. We've got Chocobo and Moogle on her. We'll stick with that for a minute. What was the other one we got? Bind. Okay, use sleep, use silence, use berserk. I wonder would that be more useful with the enhancing material. Let me see. We'll try it out with the lightning first. Tempted to put steel on. We'll go with steadfast block because of the ATB gauge stuff.
Hold it right there, lovebird! You want to pass through our territory, then you gotta pay the toll!
Okay.
Too bright?
Yeah, I
You've
like
got
that.
this.
Hang back.
We made
Yeah, I
it.
like that.
Smell the fresh air?
That materia. Okay, let's try it with magnify with I wonder will work healing the AoE. What did we say we'd try it with? I have it on cloud. Bind. Where are you? There we go. Okay, we'll just stick the lightning on cloud for now. Oh, hold on a second. We never had bind on him at all. Here we go, we'll try that now. Hopefully we get multiple enemies here.
Cloud, up top.
Alright, you're looking for a high five.
Oh, don't leave me hanging. Give me some skin. All right, there it is. The gate to Sector 7.
Looks shut. How do we open it?
importantly, how about we take a break? Sound good?
No. I don't have time
Up there looks nice. Come on.
Let me guess, this is the playground he was in with Tifa before he left to become a soldier. He's going to get a flashback here now.
You know, a long time ago, I used to sell flowers here.
Oh, yeah?
So, Cloud, you were a soldier first class, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Really? What's weird about it?
Nothing. Just that you were the same rank.
Huh? As who?
The first guy I ever loved.
What's his name? I probably know him.
Are you okay? Wow. Your eyes.
Oh. It's 'cause of the Mako. All soldiers have them.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm bumming you out. We should go. Gotta look forward, not back.
Okay.
Here. This won't take long. Ready? Want to get to Sector 7 in style? This is the passageway for you.
So...
Go ahead.
You gonna be okay getting home?
And if I said I wasn't?
I'll go with you.
Thought you needed to get back. Don't worry. I have a backup route for emergencies, and it's safer too.
You couldn't have taken me that way.
Guess this is it then. Ready?
No.
When we last looked around this
Aw,
playground,
you big softy. Gonna miss me?
Gonna miss your materia, but thankfully I can unequip it from people that aren't in the party. Can I go back this way? I can. Oh, look at this. Now, Tifa's not. Oh, Aerith isn't with me in this party, so I'm going to try this bind materia on Cloud. Need to use. Right, so Provoke I won't need. HP up maybe. Won't need Assess. Let's put HP up in there. And we'll put Magnify and Binding in there and see how that goes on a group. Alright lads, I'm over here. What in?
Be more careful. And I'm out.
Okay.
Try that again.
Sweet dream.
Right, get out of there, Cloud.
No way.
What? And that's got the booby traps around him and fucker stealing Gil from me.
Not looking good.
Alright, snap out of it, lad. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Shall we?
We shall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tifa?
Oh, so she's being taken to the gay.
Cloud, you're alive. I thought we'd lost you.
What's going on?
Shh. I'll explain everything later. But now I'm on my way to see Don Corneo. You should head back to 7th Heaven, meet up with the gang.
But...
I'll be fine. You've seen how much ass I can kick?
I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks a bit like Chun-Li from Street Fighter. There.
Oh, no you don't. You're going after her.
She's a big girl. She can handle the likes of him. And worse.
You don't know Corneo. It doesn't matter how strong or smart you think you are. He'll find a way to turn it against you. And where is she going to meet him? A mansion filled with his goons. Come on. Aren't you worried what might happen in there? You have to help her. Come on!
Okay.
crowd. We gotta hurry.
So let's see if it works with the healing materia. And it does. Okay, need to sort her materia out in case there's a fight. So we had assess on him, and what was the other one? Stick bind on him, and we'll go with magnify with the healing materia for Aerith. I had revival on her earlier. That'll do for now. We'll check about upgrading weapons. She has 13. She's 9 on the garden stick and 13 on the silver. It says health power unlocked. MP. Yes, we'll unlock that. That's only on the guard stick, I think. Oh yeah. So lightning damage up. So if I remember the original correctly, you go to the Don's mansion and you have to dress up like a girl to get him to pick you instead of Tifa. And if I remember correct, there was a number of side quests to do to get the items
Good job,
for the outfit.
boy. It's just like I've been saying. There's no faster thing on two legs than you.
Hey there. Where you headed?
You gave a ride to a girl earlier. Do you have any idea where she went?
No, and if you don't need a ride, then get the hell out of here. Can't you see I'm trying to work?
Can't say I can, no.
What'd you say to me, you little...
What's all the ruckus out here? I don't know you. What's your story?
We're looking for a girl who took one of your carriages. Can you help us find her?
Depends. What do you want with this girl of yours?
Guess. We want to save...
Save her from a life without this handsome guy.
Huh?
So, that's how it is, huh? Well, I get a lot of customers. Hard to keep track of them all. This girl, what's she look like?
Well... she's in great shape.
Is that really important?
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
You talking about Tifa?
That's her.
Oh, looks like someone's got a bit of a crush. Hate to break your heart, kid, but it's gonna be a long while before she sees the light of day again.
What do you mean?
She's a real pretty girl. Corneo's hosting another audition, and Tifa was chosen as a candidate.
An audition for what?
For the title of the next Mrs. Corneo. She's what he likes all rolled into one sweet package. Having scouted girls for so long, I know his taste better than my own. And considering those tastes, I can guarantee you this. She won't be walking out of that mansion anytime soon. If at all.
So where can we find this Don Corneo?
What are you asking for? Thinking of raising holy hell or something?
Aerith already said
Do what
she's
you
going to a
gotta.
big mansion.
Leave me out of it. I told you what you want to know. Now take a walk.
And there goes our best lead yet. Maybe we'll have better luck in town. Let's check it out.
Hey, newbie. This delivery isn't due for inspection.
Huh? These ones addressed to Don Corneo?
Yes, idiot. Those ones. Trust me, kid.
Welcome to Wall Market, the pleasure capital of Midgar that's got everything for everybody. Couple, huh? It's all good. Play together, do your own thing, earn a little scratch on the side even. Whatever you're into, we got you. Got a special one-time limited offer.
No, thank you. Come on, Cloud. Let's go.
So, what kind of mischief you looking to get up to tonight? You gotta let go of your inhibitions and set yourself free. Indulge your wildest fantasies. What happens here stays here. After all, baby, you're in Wall Market. That's just how we do. So, what kind of mischief you looking to get up to tonight?
You two. Yes, you. Do you have a place to stay this enchanted evening? We have the perfect room for a sweet-looking couple like you.
How much?
Cloud!
Just give me a holler when you change your mind.
That's easy. Anywhere with a...
No preferences we can't accommodate. No, sir. Hey, hey, hey! If you're looking for the most unforgettable night of your life, look no further. Enjoy a sleepless night in the city true to its name. No preferences we can't accommodate. No feature.
What's life without a little danger?
You know, I've heard from more than a few people that my son Johnny has been roaming the streets of Wall Market. before he leaves town, I need to make sure I deliver him his lucky pillow. I have faith in my boy, of course. But a growing man needs plenty of sleep. Sleep of good quality, no less. That's how mind and body stay healthy and active. In other words, this pillow is crucial to his health. My wife is back in Sector 7. I thought it best she wait for me there because the establishments in this town are provocative. Of course, I haven't been to any myself, so I don't know what goes on around here. Not in the slightest. You know, I've heard from before he leaves town, I need to make, but a growing man.
Bottle of adrenaline.
Oh, shit. Must have fallen asleep or something.
This is Final Fantasy, old Final Fantasy. You're going into rooms, checking everything out.
Oh, this is what I get for being a cheapskate. A room with a hooligan.
Where's that girl I came with?
Not gonna sleep a wink tonight. Wait, what did we trust?
Yeah, this one's blocked off.
Don't know about you, but this place sure is a lot weirder than I thought it'd be.
Yeah? What did you expect?
You know, something less.
Welcome. Are you in need of a comment? Have a safe trip. It's quite crowded at the moment, but I'll see what I can do.
So that's not costing me anything.
How's about we use a smoke bomb?
What sort of illicit carry-on's going on out here?
I can't keep looking at it. It's wreaking absolute havoc on my body. Oh my god.
Shinra Remake. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have that.
What'd you say to me, buddy?
This thing here, it's called a...
Like to know what I call it? In the hot darn way, that's what. That's what I've been saying.
That old weapons vendor's a total weirdo. He's not a bad guy.
Get your delicious materia pops right here. Yes, right here. Dozens of flavors to try, including a mystery one.
Alright, I'll have one.
What's today's?
Hey there, friend. Grab a seat. Any seat that's open. Sure about that? You still got room for more?
Made a little extra. Want to spend it on some good eating.
So, what will it be? If you want a recommendation, try the recommended special. What about that? Hey there, friend. Grab a seat. Any seat that's open. You got it. Why is the daily...
Not letting me grab a seat, fella.
So, what will it be?
Let's check this out map. Okay, Wall Market's quite a big area there. That's the mansion there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream at this. I will have a wee nosy around Wall Market and hopefully get on tomorrow night or very shortly again and finish off Chapter 9. I want to thank Jansen and anybody else there that popped in for a wee nosy on this Final Fantasy VII Remake, and look out for the next stage of Chapter 9 and join us then if you're interested, and I'll catch you then. Thank you.